Good morning. How you guys doing? Oh, let me turn that down a little bit. Okay, cool. We're here. We're in. So today's going to be kind of a chill stream. I might work on. Well, I will. I'm going to work on this a little bit. Might just kind of mess around, build some organics, maybe claim another plot, and just kind of hang out. And then in, let's see what time it is. In an hour and 15 minutes, new video with Taco Squad premieres. So I will. Once that finishes uploading, I will put a link in the description so you guys can follow me there, and then we can watch the new video. Hey guys, how's it going? Thanks for joining. On head Dinklebin. Alone in Twitch. Hope you guys are all having a wonderful whatever time of day it is for you. Alrighty. Do I want to work on this or do I want to just build something? Let's do a little warm up. Let's do a little warm up. Hey, thanks for the follow. Wimbley. I appreciate that. Oh, I forgot I have the playlist on shuffle. Hold on. I don't want it on shuffle. Let's do the lo-fi album. I like that one. Cool. There we go. Blip currently building an ocean. How do you generate that really smooth terrain? Been searching everywhere for it. It depends on what you mean, I guess. If you want to keep it as just this, like just as normal terrain blocks, I would say use Axiom and then use the smooth command. Hey, Wimble. Get in here. And then I would say do that and then use the smooth command. If you want to make it really smooth, there's a way to do like snow smoothing in Axiom, although I don't know how to off the top of my head. You'll have to look it up. But that's how you get like incremental block smoothing. But the downside is it's only snow. Turn this down a little more. Someone was asking Taco to have building permission in their plot. Whoa. Oh, this is sick. Wait, whose plot is this? Beam Aloha. Good job, Beam Aloha. That's a cool build. Wait, hold on. Are these all beams? I have a feeling they are. No, they're not. Ooh, cool. Well, I put myself in a difficult spot to hold up to the builds around me. Oh, yeah, you bet, Blip. You're making avocado dye? I do not know what avocado dye is. All right, what am I going to make? I don't know. I'm just going to start going for it. We're warming up. I'm just going to pick some colors I like. I haven't worked with resin at all. So we're going to do a little bit of resin and let's try bamboo. And let's pick a third color that's got more contrast to it. Let's do amethyst. That's kind of an interesting palette. Avocado dye gives off red? That's interesting. Okay, so we have very, very high contrast, very high saturation palette. So let's pick some blocks that kind of are, that are kind of in this realm that we can use to smooth out. I don't know if I like the amethyst, actually. Let's see what else we got. I still have it on shuffle. Okay, there we go. Now shuffle's off. Okay, there's an option. Now let's see. We got the orange and the yellow. I might stick with terracottas for a sec and just kind of see. See where we can get with those. Howdy, howdy. How's it going, guys? Hey, what up, Benji? Oh, Benji, I did not set up the honk thing. I'm so sorry. Samuel, thank you for joining. Matthew, thank you for joining. I don't know why I had a hard time saying that. Thank you for joining. We're just getting some ideas for some palette stuff. We're just hanging out, building a little bit, and then new video premieres in 1 hour, and we'll hop over into there. Oh, honey block could be cool. Yeah, I think I'm gonna get rid of the amethyst. Whoops. I'll leave a little bit of it. We'll kind of use that as an accent. Then I want something else, maybe birch, something closer to the bamboo. Yeah, kind of like that. And then something that leans a little more blue. Let's try andesite. Oh no, I knocked over an old soda can. Hey Choclo, I'm doing fantastic. Thank you for asking. And yeah, Benji, new taco vid. Hey, thanks for coming in and saying hi. I could use purple. I'm gonna let's see how purple looks in there. I also really like the purple terracotta. Okay, andesite works pretty good. See, andesite's blue and violet. See what I mean? Now, that's pretty red, but that could work over here, actually. See that difference? Oh, I love that. It's like, okay, we have red. Okay, we have like bluish purple. Those look like two totally different colors right there. Okay, hold on. Hold up. Not as strong with that. Maybe it's this guy that's doing it. I love it. I love it. They look like two totally different blocks. Not as strong with purple. Let's see. Maybe if I take those out. Yeah, the texture on purple kind of nullifies it. Okay, well, that's kind of cool. I don't know what I'm going to do with that, but I'm glad I saw that. All right, now let's see. I don't know if I'm going to... I'm just going to kind of do some shapes. I'm just kind of... Let's see what happens. I think the bamboo is our most neutral here. Why is it still on shuffle? How many times do I have to take it off shuffle? Okay, there we go. Now it should actually be off shuffle. Hey, what up, Nick? And the card deck and Jarrett. Oh, Jarrett, you're already in here. Well, hello again. Welcome again. Now, actually, okay, hold on. Before I get into this, I do want to look at this again because these don't look as different. Those two don't look as different, but these two really do. And I'm wondering if it's the green. It's not the green. I think it's just like the general amount of color around it. I guess that did kind of do it. Like as soon as I put the andesite there, it did look a little bit more like it goes from kind of purple to like kind of red. That's crazy. Hey, Coco. I don't know what I'm working on. I was just throwing down some colors and we were looking at how different purple terracotta looks when it's next to the resin blocks versus when it's next to like purple and stuff. And then I made some shapes that I'm actually going to get rid of. And I think I'm gonna just kind of paint. This is how I paint in real life too. I just kind of go for it. This is the kind of stuff that I really like. I haven't just messed around with colors in a long time. Feels nice to just let it go and see what happens when you just start messing around. Who knows, it might look kind of cool by the time we're done with it. Oh, hello! I was wondering what was being written over there. Oh, that looks really good, actually. Fantastic job with that, jeez. 10 out of 10. You know what I'm gonna do? Hold on. I'm gonna grab my drawing tablet. Oh, sorry. All right, let's see how this goes. Oh, let's wipe this and start over, and I'm going to try to actually draw. Let's do landscape. Yeah, I wish my handwriting looked like that too. Explain real quick why that goose is loose. It's just loose. Goose is just loose. You know? Just hanging out, just chill. Doing his thing. Okay, I don't remember what buttons on my drawing pad do what. Let me see. Okay, that's right click. So it should be... Yeah, there we go. Okay. Does it work if I just tap? It doesn't. Okay, hold on. Let me change my keybind. Okay, I should be able to just draw now. No, still not. I can if I do that. Okay, hold on. Hold on, let me figure this out. This is gonna be cool. Patience. Oh, okay, that's fine. Oh well. I'm using a extremely old Wacom CTE 440 that I believe is... might have a date on it. I think it's from like 2007. It is not a good drawing pad. Might have to change... Oh, I have to change the Axiom specific ones. Okay, okay. None of them are bound. Okay, that's fine. I will make it work. Okay, cool. Yeah, that's not too bad. Let's do a cube. Too big. All right, let's just practice something real quick. Oh, this is weird. That's a weird feeling. Okay, I'm gonna do a sphere. That's really annoying, actually. Let's see. I can do it like this, but it's gonna move the screen as I do it. I don't know if this is gonna work out. Yeah, I don't think that's gonna work. Okay, we're not gonna use the drawing tablet. I'll kind of I'll try to troubleshoot that later and see if I can get the keybinds to work how I want them to. I know, right? 20 years old. Oh, don't tell me that. Oh yeah, you should see if it works better with Axiom. Oh, you know what? Actually, let's do. We'll do this as the highlight. Masterful pixel art right here. Look at that. It looks so good. Oh no, don't tell me that. I feel old. I always feel old. That's okay. I'm not old. I just feel old. I tell myself. Cherry block might be nice. Wow, it is actually bizarre how different it is trying to do these shapes right when I'm thinking about drawing in 2D. That's a very, very weird way to think about drawing. I don't know how I feel about it. All right, so we got the core shadow. I'll use this as the turning shadow. No, it's horrible. I have to do something that will make it look better. Hey. Hey, what up, Captain? How's it going? Thanks for the follow. Thanks for joining the stream. Everyone go check out Captain Wishbone. I'm going to be building an enormous project with him this week. That's going to be ridiculous, but it's going to happen. Yay. Oh, I love that command. That's so nice. Cool. Okay. I don't know what I'm doing. I don't know what I'm doing. What am I doing? There we go. Should I just leave that? And this will be, look at that. Look at that art. Actually, you know what? Kind of like that, actually. Hold on. Hold up. This is some spooky Minecraft music. Captain, I have absolutely no idea what I'm working on today. I'm just kind of hanging out, warming up, doing whatever impulsively comes to my mind, and then we're gonna work on a really big build that I'm working on for a little bit, and then we're gonna watch a premiere of a new video. So this is just kind of like, what's the word? What is the word? Like, stream of thought working. Stream of thought warming up. Nope, not catenary. Let's do just 9. Yeah. Spherical on this circle or on this one? I just kind of, this was just kind of me messing around with my drawing tablet. You guys are getting to see some real creative process stuff here, let me tell you. Hey, good target. How's it going? Thanks for coming and hanging out while I don't know what I'm doing. No, this is okay. All things aside, this is how I started painting. This is how I started drawing. This is how I started basically every artistic thing that I do. You just mess around. You just wing it. You just start doing stuff, and you see where it goes. It very often does not go anywhere that you're like, wow, this is amazing. But you know what? 100% of the time, you always learn something. And that's what it's about. It's about experimenting and doing new, weird, strange things and seeing what you get. And then you take those weird, strange things that you learned and you refine them and you practice them. And then you end up with something really interesting. And you learn as you go. Like all this, just remove it. Just get it out of there. Hey, what up, Dapple? The strangest Dapple. How you doing today? Let's something darker. Let's do like black wool. Let's do concrete powder. That should work. Nice. Nothing much is kind of a nice place to be. Your soup now. There you go. You're welcome. I should rename. I think I can rename the Stream Elements bot. I should name it to Mr. Elements. I do have like an auto mod on here that's named the Rule Robin. But I think he only comes out of people like say some bad stuff. So I don't think he will. I don't think he'll be out very often. Hmm. Yeah, there we go. All right, fun fact from Elasmotherium. Due to the nature of their respiratory system, a goose can breathe through an open fracture in their, for example, wing, equivalent to an upper arm bone for humans. Whoa, what? Really? Hold up, that's great. Wait, is that Taco? Hey, Taco. Oh, guys, it's Taco. It's Taco himself. That is actually super crazy, and I did not know that about geese. That is definitely one of the more interesting thing I've ever heard about geese. I'm waiting for him to ask me what I'm building so that I can tell him I have no idea. They have an air sac system that basically stores air and lets it go around the body. A breath of air arrives at the lungs 30 minutes after it was taken. What? That's terrifying, dude. Geese are scary. I don't want to be a goose anymore. Yeah, stippling is crazy. I can break my legs and see if I can breathe through them. Juju and Goose video win. I don't know. I don't know. Could happen. It could happen any day. Could happen at any point. Look at that. Modern art. See, okay, now I mean this seriously. when you look at this is actually really, really good practice for art. Fun pirate fact, I'm right-handed. Taco's not Taco, you're not a pirate. You are no pirate. No, you could be, I don't know. Okay, no, for real. So this is a really good practice for doing any sort of visual art, especially when you're working with color and design. When you look at this, not what do you see, but what does, because all of a sudden I see a face now, but what does your, what do you want? Like, what is this missing? Where does something need to be? What color does it need to be? And just take a second to look at it and really think about like what needs to be added or moved in this. Not what do you see, but what needs to be added or removed. In this world, Benji. So my gut reaction is I want something down here, maybe, but I like the empty space. I think it would be fun to fill in the amethyst area with something. And I also want to remove this area right here and make it up a little bit. So that's the first thing I'm going to do. Hey, thanks for the follow, Taco Squad. Oh, another follow. Oh, thanks, Juju. Okay, so we're going through, and I'm just going to change. I'm just going to change things impulsively. Now, when I look at it, I definitely see a face. I see an eyeball, big smile, and the eyebrow. I don't like that necessarily, but I think it's pretty darn impossible to like get stuff out of there that looks like faces. Now, this side, this view, I do like this view more. So I'm going to fill in this amethyst, which changed. Did this change? Okay, so I like this view more, so I'm going to stick with this. What my gut is saying is to shade in the amethyst area. So let's do that with these blocks that we have here. We'll do purple for the highlight. We got the amethyst, and we'll use some of the light blue terracotta for the shadows. Or maybe let's use andesite instead. I know it's not as dark, but we'll grab another block as well. Maybe something like, let's try blue terracotta. Get a little bit darker color in there. Hey, Donji, how's it going? We'll go into Axiom for this. Will be a little easier. Blue terracotta. Now I'm filling in most of the area with the shadow. And then I'll fill in all this stuff by hand. And the reason I'm starting with the shadow is because light is built on top of shadow. So if you start with the shadow instead of the light, you tend to have a little bit more leeway of where you place blocks and how you place them to create something else. Okay, so we have a little bit of a shadow. Let's go in with purple. And we're just imagining, in this case, I'm going to imagine that the light is coming from the right side. Directly on the right side with the flashlight, like Benji was saying. No. This side caves in a little bit, so we'll bring that back a little more. And when you're doing something in the foreground, something in the background, you want to ignore what's in the foreground. So you don't want this to like follow this. You don't want that. You want it to really look like it is directly behind it. But now comes the decision. Do we want this orange line to be in the foreground, or do we want this to be in the foreground? Now, I think it's fine to kind of subvert that a little bit. Like, we'll leave this outline in the foreground, but we'll put the shading in the background. So we'll do something kind of like that. Yeah, well, let's see. Now let's see what happens if we. No, I like that. I like having that. We'll try something else in a sec. See if we want to change it. Let's grab some andesite. Andesite's going to be our highlight. Sorry, I'm not really looking at chat if you guys are talking to me. The Goose has always been into modern art. Oh yeah, I love. I just love art. I love art, especially so like abstract expressionism is what really got me into art. At least in painting, and that's like where my heart is. And then I spent a really long time kind of practicing realism and classically training and doing stuff like that because I felt like I needed to like prove that I knew how to do art. But like this stuff, this is where I really enjoy. Like this is the kind of stuff that really clicks for me, is just purely composition and color. Yep, banana and goose tape, easy 10 million. Seriously. Deltra, thanks for joining. I have no idea what I'm building. And thank you for loving my videos. I really appreciate that. We're just winging it, kind of stream of thought, and practicing composition and color and placement. Okay, so now that I'm looking at this, I do want to bring this all the way into the background. So we're going to cover this up. That doesn't quite feel right. Let's do that. Yeah, there we go. That feels better. Now, looking at this also, I think we can remove the shadow. I don't think we really need the shadow. I don't think it necessarily adds anything. So let's just see how it looks without it. I don't know why I keep slowly moving my mic farther and farther to the right. I wish you guys could see how I'm sitting. My mic is like, I'm leaning like almost horizontal, trying to talk into my mic while I'm looking at this. Okay, sorry, let me catch up on chat. I know, Juju, I'm not an affiliate yet. That's actually why I've been streaming on Twitch a lot more, is so that I can get there. I just have to stream like 3 more days this month. I meet all the other requirements. So we're pretty good. You could always sub to my Patreon. But no, if you want to wait till I'm an affiliate, fine by me. Works whatever you want to do. Thanks, Dinklebin. I appreciate that. Mr. Manuel, recently started with art. I have visited twice the museum. Okay, hold on. Let me get. That's why I can't see, is because my screen's too far away. Visited twice the Museo del Prado here in Madrid, and the second time was amazing. Watching you inspires me to get your creative side flowing. Do I go to museums? I do. I do love going to museums. I like art museums. I tend not to go to the same one too often. Because once I know it's there, I really like traveling exhibits. Those are definitely my favorite. Oddly enough, my favorite art museum that I've ever been to was actually in Arkansas. It was in the middle of Arkansas in a town called Bentonville. Bentonville is where Walmart started. So basically the whole town is owned by Walmart. And there's some like Walmart corporate stuff there. And it's just like a little small town. Like there's nothing super crazy there, but there is an absolutely amazing art museum there that I assume is funded by the Wall family that owns Walmart or something like that. But that was like I went there like before I got into painting, and I didn't know what I was really looking at because I didn't really know all this stuff. And then like a few years later, once I like got into painting, I realized like I was like like there were Van Goghs there. There's a lot of Rothkos there. There's some Pollocks there. They're just like all these absolutely amazing pieces of art. So that was really cool to like get to understand that afterwards. A traveling Minecraft exhibit? Was it like the paintings from Minecraft, like by Christopher Zetterstrand? Or was it just Minecraft based art? That's really cool. Tate Modern. Oh, it's interactive. That's cool. I don't know who Tate Modern is. Let me look it up. I have to look it up on my phone because I'm actually in the middle of doing my taxes, so I can't open my browser on stream. Oh, Tate Modern. That's the name of the place. Okay, that's not a person. I think I would, and if I'm ever in London, I will go there. I promise. Where I learned to paint such a beautiful multi-headed goose. Hey, Mr. Villager, welcome back in. When did I paint a multi-headed goose? Yeah, do it. Do it, Strange. That would be awesome. Okay, I'm actually going to remove this. I'm doing really good, Mr. Villager. How are you doing? I would love to see every museum. Yes, art. I agree. Museum you mentioned was very big. Here we have Meninas and Garden of Earthly Delights from El Bosco and more. It's quite nice. That sounds really cool. I love like Garden of Earthly Delights from Bosch. I really, really like. I've been to the Chihuly Glass Gardens. Oh, no. I don't know if I've been to the Chihuly Glass Gardens, but I've been to a lot of places that are like gardens that have Chihuly stuff. I think he kind of travels around like botanical gardens. I've been to a lot of botanical gardens. I've seen quite a lot of Chihuly. Juju, do I have a video about how to deal with burnout? I don't have a video about how to deal with burnout, but I would love to do one because I have a lot of thoughts on burnout. Yeah, I actually have a lot to say about burnout and how to deal with it. So if that's something you guys are interested in, I would be happy to do a video on that. I think that would be pretty cool. Now, what color do you guys think would look good with all of this? If I were to replace the white, what color would you replace it with? What's your gut instinct of what color the white should be replaced with? Okay, so we have green, gray, green terracotta. Okay, let's try green terracotta first. I like that. I really like that. That's a good choice. That does make me want to change this down here. So I'm going to, because I don't like how that lines up with that shadow. Yes. Yes, I like it. So I'm going to move this up a little bit and then bring it down this way. So it, well, I guess it kind of just lines right up with it. Let's just remove the shadow or that little highlight. Let's see how we feel about that. I think that's okay. Maybe if we take this and let this be the highlight. I don't know about that. We'll change that in a sec. Okay, so let's see. Okay, so we're going to try, after that, we're going to try gray, prismarine brick, and then clay. And we're going to do light gray concrete because I like it. Hold on, I want to change this back. I shouldn't have changed that. And what was that over there? That was, there it goes, light blue terracotta. Okay. So gray's not too bad. The first thing that I noticed with gray is that this is wrong. First thing I noticed with gray is how that makes this andesite blend in with the background, and it changes that shadow a little bit for me. Or like this, it changes this color to not have the same impact because it blends in with the background. So let's try, what was the next one? Clay? Okay, we'll try prismarine, and then we'll try clay. And did you want brick or prismarine brick? Yeah. Okay, I like that. That gives a much more like, sorry, this is bothering me. That gives a very like kind of vaporwave, like 80s, 90s windbreaker vibe. I like that. I've always really liked purple, orange, and turquoise is a really, really cool color combo. So I do like that. That is another good one. All right, and then pale blue was another one. All right, let's try pale blue and then a pale red. Not a lot of pale reds. Loki looks like two marbles coming this way. It kind of does. We'll do clay. Now, I do like the clay. It's a little too close to gray. So let's try ice. Let's do blue ice. Get a little more color in there. Now let's do pale or packed ice. The blue is nice too. It feels like something feels off about the blue ice too. I can't quite put my finger on it. I think it's too analogous with the violets that we have in there. And maybe too close in value. I think it's probably too close in value to the bamboo. So it kind of nullifies the highlight that we have on there. So far I've liked the green terracotta was my favorite, and then the prismarine. Pale red, we don't really have a lot of pale red. We have pink. We could try quartz is probably too white. I don't think there's really any pale red blocks. Other than, I mean, unless we say, pale red as pink, and we can do like cherry. Oh, we could do, let's just see granite. Let's just check granite. See, that's kind of cool. That's got a different vibe. You totally should do your own exercise like this. I highly recommend it. Target block. Now, this is kind of interesting because we get the pattern in there too. And I kind of like that. It kind of makes it a little weird, And it doesn't look too bad from up here. I don't think pale red is the way to go, but I do like the pattern. I like the effect that we get from having the pattern in there. Try chiseled tough. Now I think chiseled tough will be good because it does still kind of lean towards green, but it does have a pretty heavy pattern, so we get a little bit more texture in there. That's kind of cool. I'm going to try kelp block. Now, I think that might be a little too noisy. All right, so far my two favorite are the green terracotta and the prismarine. So let's bring those back up again. Now, I really like that. I really like that. The difficult choice for me is I think the prismarine. I think as like a color palette, I think the prismarine works better. I think that is more in line with the theme and like with the other colors that we're using and like the vibrancy and the saturation of everything. But I like to like subvert that by doing with the green terracotta, where it's still kind of in the same realm, but like this is a very different vibe. Like the other one, it's like, okay, I can see that as like it's very like 80s bowling alley, windbreaker, snowboarding, skiing. Those associations might be totally different for you guys than they are for me, but those are the things it makes me think of. Whereas this, it's kind of like, like what is that? Because it works, but it's not. I'm not able to like immediately put my finger on what it is. Dark prismarine. Okay, I'll try dark prismarine, and then I want to do just normal prismarine too. Dark prismarine is good too. It still has that same vibe as the normal prismarine. See, this might be kind of a good in between because it still kind of has the same vibe as the normal prismarine, but it does subvert your expectations just a little bit of kind of like, oh, like it's just a little bit different. It's a little bit darker. Let's try just normal prismarine too. Now that I know it changes colors. Can't believe that. So I do like that. And it's kind of interesting as it shifts to blue, how that changes the vibe of the painting, of the piece. Now, generally speaking, I would say the prismarine brick fits the most, but I think the green terracotta is the most interesting. The light blue or the orange terracotta on the top ball. I kind of like it. I kind of like that the orange ties, because it's not realistic in terms of lighting, but the orange, that little bit of hold on, I'm going to turn it back to the green terracotta. I think that's how I'm going to keep it, is with the green terracotta. Now, it doesn't necessarily fit the lighting, especially when you compare it to this, but I do like that we have a little bit of orange that nods towards this orange, so that this isn't the only orange in it. It's tied in a little bit in there. And then same with the light blue ties down here and ties in with the andesite a little bit. So that's this is also the only 3D thing. So this kind of becomes a focal point that ties all the other colors in. I want to try something else too. I really like offsetting pieces like this. Fill. And then if we take, we'll do quartz. Also, what time is it? Oh, we have 5 minutes until the video premiere. Okay, we gotta get moving. And then let's do something like, here we go. Now we can put a point of like big interest in. We'll do the prismarine brick. Now, I kind of like stuff like that. I like when it's like offset like that. And also, this kind of works as an album art. Like if you have the name of something down on this side. Okay, so we're running low on time, so we're gonna have to get ready for the next video. But I think this is pretty cool. Oh, also, blurry lines, and also someone else asked if I was feeling better. Dinglebin, I think it was you. I am feeling much better. Thank you guys for asking. I appreciate that. What? Where are you taking me, Juju? Carpet. Oh, on the signs. See, that's cool. Actually, you get a lot of different colors. Like I don't know if you guys can see it, but that kind of like green, yellow you get in between as you move. That's kind of interesting. Problem with that is, oh, it'd be cool to do it in a circle though, as you do get the render distance stuff. But I like that. I'm gonna come back to that. Yeah, it does look like an album cover, and it is a square. But I feel like it could use something else there. I kind of want to come back to this. This is actually I've really enjoyed this. See what happens? You just mess around and then you end up with something like this. Cool. Okay, so in 3 minutes, the new video is going to premiere on YouTube. So if you at the end of this, if you switch to you leave the stream and then just go back to my channel, you should see it. There's a 5-minute countdown, so it'll technically stream it in 8 minutes from now. And it is my interview with Taco Squad. It was very exciting. It's all about architecture in Minecraft. We look at a ton of his builds. He set up a lot of stuff for us to look through, and it was a really, really good talk. Yeah, it's only about 20 minutes long, and I'll be in chat for the premiere, and I'd love it if you guys came and checked it out with me. So we're just gonna hang out here and look at this. See, now here's something else fun. What if we flip it upside down? Doesn't look as good. What if we flip it this way? That's kind of cool. Looks like a face again. Kind of works that direction. Yeah, it doesn't work as much from that direction though. But I like this direction the most. Very exciting. Okay, so that's going to be the end of the stream for now, and I'll see you guys over in the premiere on my channel for my new video. The premiere should start in about 1 minute. So thank you guys very much. If you want to check out my Discord, it's in the description of like every video I have. Same as my Patreon. And thank you guys very, very much for coming to check this out. And Dapple, that is what I was thinking. It was like doing squiggles, or even doing like a vine or a plant right there would be kind of cool, or figuring out some sort of lettering or something like that. So I will see you guys in just a second. Thank you much. That's how you say it. Thank you much. Joining Goose stream. Appreciate. See you guys soon. Goodbye.